How's it going, guys? My name is John Hall. I'm with Intense Cycles down in Southern California, and we are here at the Sea Otter Classic for 2024, day one. I'm going to give you a quick run through of our bicycle line and kind of what we have to offer, along with some of our new models and special projects. All right, so first off here, we have our 951 aluminum e-bike here. We call it our e-Explorer. This is kind of our Explorer model, 275 wheels, storage bags, hand guards. Take this into the backcountry, fishing, hunting, pack in, pack out, just overall adventure riding. So that's kind of the quick rundown of that one. We've got our Carbon 279. We're working on seeing if we want to come out with this. It's kind of a concept at this point. So it's a carbon e-bike, new ID design model. So may or may not see that one. That one's kind of flying under the radar. This is the aluminum version of it. If you notice, our red frames are our S models. So they're our highest end spec. It's going to be that race red color, currently spec'd with Olin suspension, typically known in the motorsport world as very high end, and they make very high end mountain bike stuff. Renthal bars, very well known product there. And then as we move down the line, we've got some newer models. This is our Sniper. We've got the new SRAM Axis transmission, wireless shifting up here. So that's cool. Cleans up the cockpit, gets rid of cables. This is our XC, basically cross-country race bike, full 2.9. We have a XC and a trail version, so 100 millimeter travel and a 120 version, so XC and Sniper Trail. This is our 951 XC, which is the Sniper Trail platform. This is available in Costco. Little lower build. We've got a different build this year with SRAM level brakes, the RockShox suspension for that. So that'll be on offer soon. And then here's one of our Sniper XC race bikes here, again with the SRAM Axis. Super light build, high-end components, and that's a race bike right there. We also have our gravel bike offering here, also available in Costco, 951 series, 1x system here. We also have a 2x system, so we have options there. Moving along here, we have our new dirt jumper bike, which I actually love for not as much dirt jumping in my older age, but for the pump tracks. You're going to see a lot of pump tracks growing up, popping up in your cities. A lot of city and municipalities are building them. This bike is awesome for that, gets the kids out, and can still be shredded on the dirt jump. So follow me out front, and I'll introduce you to a couple of our newer models out here. This is our Intense Tracer for 2024. We have a new colorway, same frame, but upgraded parts, SRAM Maven brakes, SRAM's wireless transmission on that, and the new Fox suspension that just launched a couple days ago. So there's new dampers inside of that, and really, really awesome stuff on that. We offer the carbon bars on that. So, and then we have our new, just recently launched primer. And so what we did with this one was updated the bike in our whole lineup. So we've updated the geometry. We've changed our upper link for some lateral stiffness, and also upgraded components, and that is available now. So also different colorways and stuff like that, keeping things fresh. So with that, inside, I'll kind of take you to our showcase models, our high travel bikes, our downhill bikes, and then I'll leave you with a special project that we're currently working on. And if you're in the industry, you may know about, and if not, something to get curious about. So come with me and check it out. So we've got our newly launched Intense M1 downhill bike. This bike's been in development with our race team for close to the past 4 to 5 years. Gone through many different revisions. As you can see, nice high-end gloss red there. This is our pro build, so it's going to come with your carbon bars, Fox suspension with the new dampers, again, that they just launched. This bike is a pure race-bred machine, 6-link suspension. So what that does is it basically separates all the different factors that's going on in a bike from your pedaling, your braking, and we're able to hone in and make each characteristic of a downhill bike and a race bike as good as we can possibly make it. So you're going to see this one out on the downhill circuit this year under 2 teams, our Intense Factory Racing team, as well as the MS Intense Racing team. And with that, we've got a cool little special project that we're working on behind the scenes, still in its prototype phase, something that's not entirely new on the downhill circuit, but it is fairly new. There's a couple companies that are trying different things, and we've decided to check it out for ourselves. So what you have here is our M1 6-link suspension platform, but what we've done is cut the traditional drivetrain off of it and installed a pinion gearbox. 6-speed transmission. So what that does is makes everything nice and tidy on the outside. It's still in its prototype form, so you're going to see some rough stuff. We're going to clean up some of these chain routing and our tensioners, and we've got a lot of exploring to do. But this was the first bike that we're using as a proof of concept to see if the gearbox will work on a downhill bike and what the advantages are exactly. So we've done some pretty extensive testing. We've gotten it on the racetrack, and we've got some cool results from all of that we're going to keep under wraps for now. But we are showing the bike and showing what we can do with it. One unique thing about this bike is that what we call the backbone area, which is where a lot of our pivot points are all located. This is actually 3D printed. That may not sound as exciting these days, as we know. Many things can be 3D printed, but typically 3D printing, you're creating a single standalone part. With metal, you can do it with different types of metals and materials as standalone parts. What you couldn't do before with 3D printing metal was weld it and heat treat it, specifically 6000 series aluminum. We found a company working with the company who does the 3D printing for us called Trumpf. They found a company who developed a filament for 6000 series aluminum that can be 3D printed, welded, and heat treated. So the issue before was that it was too porous. If you cut it apart, there was pockets of air in there. And now they've found a way to have that very solid. We've done extensive testing on it, both welding, heat treating, cutting it apart, analyzing it, breaking it, and it is just like 6000 series aluminum. So very unique, very cool, very cutting edge, and we're happy to be at the front of it, playing with it all.